Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy EtzMegaa back with another Undisputed video. So guys, today's video is a type of video that I made previously but I actually haven't made in a long while, and that is on implementing the sweet science into Undisputed and how to actually use the sweet science in the game itself, whether that's using feints to find openings, whether that's using angles to find counter punches, or whether that's using slips in the game to avoid your opponent's punches and land counter shots once again. So the aim of this video is to let players know that there's many different ways of winning fights in Undisputed, and there's different ways of implementing the sweet science into the game when using the game's mechanics. Another thing is that throughout the video I'll be showcasing some tutorials that I've set up alongside some nice key gameplay moments, just like you guys are seeing in the background now, of me implementing all these mechanics into the game and just using different techniques in order to win the fight. As always, guys, before I begin, I truly appreciate every single one of you for showing constant support, constant respect. It means a lot, honestly, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Do make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's jump straight to the video. So this is the first tutorial for slips and just showcasing what punches can be dodged with what exact slips. So for the jab, you guys can see I'm using Crawford. You can slip in pretty much every direction in the game. You can avoid the jab using any type of slip here. But obviously range and timing are crucial, and that depends on the player. So of course in a fight it is a different scenario. The player won't be standing still like ESBC is there. But this is showcasing basically the different slips. So you can see the hooks now. I'm slipping different directions, but if I kind of duck underneath that hook, sometimes it doesn't land, sometimes it lands. It's like a hit and miss. Obviously if I slip into the direction of the hook, then I'm going to get caught with the punch. Hence, like, you guys can see that on the screen. For example, I can slip against that right hand in pretty much any direction as well. I want to be careful with it though. I don't want to slip too much to the left because I could get caught with the shot. If I kind of roll it off the shoulder, then it could be avoided. With uppercuts, of course, you don't want to slip down into them or slip towards them. You want to slip away, kind of roll it off the shoulder, or just pull away from them. Slip backwards, basically, like a back slip. And you guys can see basically I'm showcasing the different punches. The different slips that can be used against certain combinations and certain punches. So I put my controller on the screen so you guys can understand it better and get an understanding of like exactly what type of slip can be used against what punch. And I'm getting caught on purpose here to showcase that that slip in that direction against that punch just won't work. For example, if I slip left against the right hook, I'm going to get caught with a clean punch regardless. These are just some moments here where you can see me using the slips in like a combination, but alongside that you can see here that if you fall into the wrong punch, for example right there I was too close to his straight right. ESBC has obviously got reach, so if I fall into that I'm easily going to get caught, but if I was on a bit of range I could have avoided that straight right. In this game, if you slip in the wrong direction against a punch, it can definitely cost you. And you can see right here, if I'm too close to that straight right, once again it will catch me. If I get a bit of range on it, I can pull away from it. Alongside the jab, same thing works for the jab. Against the hooks as well, everything has to be on point. If I slip into the wrong side, say for example he throws the left hook and I slip into the right side, like downwards on the controller, if you flick the left stick down and slip, then he will catch me with that hook. And I mean, same works for uppercuts. If I fall into the uppercut and it's a power uppercut, then the fight is over, most likely there and then. Could be a flash knockout, or I could just potentially get stunned and I still have a chance in continuing in the fight. But the point is basically that slips are something very effective in this game, something that players should be using in order to avoid and dodge punches. It does take skill as well to make sure you kind of read a pattern that your opponent is throwing punches in, and you recognize that pattern in order to, of course, time the slips well and find the right range for them as well. And that's the crucial thing about slips in this game, that the timing and the range has to be on point, otherwise the slip will just go left. Like, it won't work properly and you'll just get caught with a bunch of punches and the fight just goes left from there. Now here in this clip you guys are going to see me feint a power left hook to the head and slip away, roll and land a nice counter punch. Look right there, feinted it, slipped, opponent's completely open to punches, and I landed a nice 4-punch combination right there. You guys will see another nice setup there. Feinted that left hook, weaved off his body uppercut, power straight right to the body, left hook to the head, catch and shoot, and counter left hook. So you guys can see how effective feints can actually be in Undisputed, whether those are power punch feints, whether those are just normal punch feints. They work really well, and they are very, very effective in matches in Undisputed, because they make your opponent open up for those counter shots, and you're able to land those counter punches. Once your opponent thinks you're about to throw something, you bait them into a shot, they end up throwing a reckless punch that will miss, and there's your chance to get a nice counter punch in. Just check how clean this combination is, guys. Left hook to the body and power uppercut to the head, all in one flow. Like, get the replay right here, look at that, boom, and power uppercut to the head, drops my opponent. Okay, so now on to the feints tutorial. So with feints, obviously, you guys might already know, some people may not know, you use the left arrow on the controller, on the D-pad, you press it, then you press the punch button, whichever punch you want to throw, and you block it instantly in order to cancel out the animation and make the punch a feint. It depends on what controller buttons you're using. Some people may have it set to something else, so you guys just keep an eye on that, and obviously work according to that. But I'm just showcasing here that you can feint in any direction. You can feint using directional punches as well. You can feint using power punches as well. You guys can see I'm stepping back, throwing that jab, back stepping with a hook, and I'm feinting every punch. Back at it again over here, you guys are going to see that's a power right hook, power left hook feint, power straight, power jab, sorry, I meant to say power straight right was the second one, power left uppercut and power right uppercut. There you go, those were the two power ones. The first two were the standard uppercuts. Directional left hook feint, directional right hook feint. So you guys can basically just get the understanding that feints work really well in this game. I mean, you can feint, you can sidestep, and you can find a nice opening on your opponent, just like this. For example, feint, sidestep, and left hook. So two things I just want to mention real quick that I did forget to mention and show throughout the video, and they're quite self-explanatory. I think people will get them regardless. One of those things being that you can feint body punches as well. For example, all you do is click that left arrow on the D-pad whilst holding L1, and then you throw the punch and block it. Those will feint body punches as well. And the second thing was that slips. Of course, when you're slipping against someone throwing body punches, they are not going to work. You're going to get caught with shots, because you can't obviously slip away from those punches, because you're standing in a still position. You're only slipping from the head punches. So when someone throws a body uppercut or body hook or body jab or anything like that, a body straight, then that punch will land. So those are just two things. I know they're quite self-explanatory, but I just forgot to mention them, and I wanted to bring that up in the video. So with angles, obviously sidestepping, you can step in any direction. You can see right there, step left, and I caught him with a counter left hook. If you mix a feint in there, that's even more advanced, and it works even better. So with angles, obviously, you can go left, you can go right, you can step forward, and you can step back. They're effective, especially when finding those counter shots, and not even just for counter shots, in order to find an angle just to land that good punch and see an open spot where your opponent may not be blocking, and just get a good combination in. For example, I'm mixing up shots here, I'm pressuring my opponent, pulled away from that, and threw a power body right hook. I'm starting to apply pressure, feinting with a power left hook there. Just trying to understand what my opponent's going to do and look for a mistake and counter upon it, basically. Still keeping that pressure going. That right hand missed. But I can tell my opponent's health isn't looking great right now, so this would be the best time to put that pressure in order to get a knockdown. Nice little sidestep after the feint. Look at that nice combination that went in as a counter punch. There goes another nice combination. Look, watch what I do here, guys. I don't decide to rush him. I decide to cut off the ring, move around so he has nowhere to go, and watch this. Boom. There goes that power right and a nice flash knockdown. So I thought this video was going to be longer than I expected, but turns out I managed to get everything done in the space of about 10 minutes. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I truly appreciate every single person that shows support to my videos, shares them, likes, comments and subscribes. Honestly guys, it means a lot for your support, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys take something away from this and learn something. That was the aim of this video. Do make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below for any other Undisputed videos or just any other gaming videos in general. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.